You happy where your power play and your penalty kill are now in terms of synchronization and the two really hitting stride from January on to get you set for this next challenge?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think our power play has faced some ups and downs here through the playoffs. So we've played two real good penalty killing teams in Utica and Syracuse. This Lehigh Valley team presents its own challenges for sure. So power play penalty kill is something you can feel good about it, but every single day comes a new challenge around the corner, especially in playoffs. Teams will adjust consistently, and we're going to have to do the same. But we feel good about it, but it feels like a long time since we've been out on the power play. So we want to make sure that we're sharp and we're ready to go for this opponent.
Timashov, Moore have been lights out on the power play. This time of the season, what changed mid-season to get you where things got better from January on, as opposed to that slow start, perhaps?
Well, I think that we had some personnel changes and a little more consistency within our personnel. We had some different guys that were moving in and out. Early in the season, we had probably too many players for the spots available, so then you're moving things around to try to keep guys involved. As we lost some of our more talented people, it gave guys like Moore and Timashov a little more consistent opportunity. And then with that, we had consistency in our units, and then we just found some chemistry all within that. And we had different players to step up at different times. Adam Brooks really came to life at this time on the power play. Jeremy Bracco, all these guys, when they got their chances, contributed. But for the most part, we've had consistent groups, and we found some real nice chemistry there.
When Justin Hall got called up to the Leafs for a couple of games and came back, did that give him like an extra bounce in his step for the rest of the season?
I think so. He's certainly... Halsey's a guy, frankly, always has a bounce in his step. He's a very positive guy. He's got great energy about him. So I don't think he was ever short on confidence. But that obviously helps, and it's a feather in his cap. He's worked a lot, worked hard for that opportunity, and he's come back. And the biggest thing is he hasn't changed. He hasn't come back thinking that I should still be up there. I did pretty well with my chances, so why am I down here, kind of thing. He gets it. And he's just come down and wants to have a great playoff here and have a good finish and prove that he's an NHL player.
He's an older player, but he says he's still learning. There's lots to learn. It kind of goes to show you that you can always learn something, right? You can always get better.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, I think him getting the opportunity that he got this season is just another sort of kick in the pants to say that it's not over here yet. There's lots of reason to keep working and keep believing and all those types of things. So he's had a longer path than other players to get to his chance, but that door is not closed here. I think he recognizes that.
How about Rosen and Alton? What sort of things did they have to adjust to the North American game in their time here?
The biggest adjustments I think those guys had to make on the ice, there's a number of other things that happen off the ice that take some time, but on the ice was just navigating the rink. With the changes in ice and the size of the ice, I should say, that you get outside the dots, in the international surface, there's still lots of space to move around and operate. But when you get outside the dots over here, you get pushed into the wall and the plays die in a hurry. So for both those guys, Miro's a centerman, so when he gets the puck, we want him to maintain possession and stay inside the dots. And then as a defenseman for Rosie, with the way he skates, any time he gets the puck, we'd like him to step inside and have the ice open up for him so he has room to maneuver around a little bit. So those were probably the biggest adjustments that both those guys needed to make, and it took some time. And once they sort of figured that out, I think the game really opened up for them.
So where are they now as opposed to where they started the season?
It's night and day, frankly. I think both guys were struggling to find their way early on for us, but Miro has been a top center for us. They found great chemistry with Andreas Johnson and Kapanen when he was here before. They found great chemistry and really came to life. But I think a lot of it was how Miro started to carry the puck through the middle of the rink, and that provided opportunities for other guys on the wings. And then Rosie, just once he was able to find some space and gain his confidence and skate with the puck, it seemed like it just started to click for him on both sides of it, because he's learned to defend very well at the same time.